Okay, so when doing this new project now, I will advise you create a separate folder, right? Then you can name it anything you want to name it. Name it anything you want to name it. Then you create a folder called image. Inside that same folder, you create a folder called image. You create a file. You now create a CSS file. Create HTML file. You create a CSS file. Do you understand? Hmm?
Like different files now, right?
Yes. Let me come
Okay.
again. For this new project now, you create a new folder. Then after you have opened the folder on your VS Code, you now create another folder called images. Look at the image folder now. You create the folder images. Then you now create two separate files: index.html, style.css. So inside the style.css, that's where we'll put our Java.
Okay.
That's where we'll put our CSS. Then inside the HTML file, that's where we'll put our HTML. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. So so I'm starting HTML all over again. I want to create a new file. Use a new file inside a new folder. So yeah, title is profile card, right? That is title, profile card. Who is typing? Someone is typing. What are you writing?
Yes, sir.
Then your link to your CSS. But if you notice, we have two links here. We have one that link directly to our local file, our local CSS. Then we have another one that link to an online CSS. You're seeing it, online CSS, CSS all.min.css. So this online CSS now is what that's where we get these icons from. These icons, these love icons, this one and this one. That's where we get it from. You understand? So that's why
Yeah.
that's why I'm looking. So this one now is I'm looking to an external source online, not on your laptop now. Do you get? That's why. So with that data, right? These icons will not show with that data. This icon here will not show unless maybe you download the icons by yourself. Then you put it in place of where we put this other one. That's when they will show with that internet connection. But this one, you must have internet connection before the icons will show. Do you understand? All right.
Yes, yes.
So what I'll do is I will copy this and paste it here. Right. Then after that, all right. So this CSS I will link it later. So let's start the HTML. So for the HTML we have div, right? Please just hold on small. I'm coming. Hello, Mingo. Mingo. Error. Ijo. Eh. Eh. All right. So we have. Uh, so you can see my screen now. Container. Hmm? This container that you are seeing here now, eh? It can be anything. No, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Eh. So this class container that you are seeing now, you can name it anything. It must not be container. It must be something. It might be something different, something that you know that you can remember. You understand? It is container because it's container here because that's what I know that, oh, it's very easy for me to understand or for me to remember. Do you get? So you can choose any name that you feel like you will easily get. Remember this the parent div. This div is the one that holds every other div. You get? So inside that div now we have another div. We have another separate. Okay, let me quickly explain the structure of this page. So inside the first div we have another div, right? Then inside the second div we have this div, this image, and this h2. Then we have a paragraph, we have a link, then we have another div. Are you seeing it? For the second level of for the second div, inside the second div we have one div, which is this div here that you are seeing here now. That's the first div, that's the first element. This is second element, right? This is the third element. This is the fourth element. This is the fifth element. Then this is another element too. Now we have 6 elements inside the second div. Am I right? Now for one of the first element, right, inside the second div we have three. How many? Yeah, we have two different elements too, which is this one and this one. Are you seeing it? Then for the first element inside the inside this div, inside this container called top icons, we have div 1, we have div 2. Then inside div 1, that's where we have one an icon. We have a single icon inside div 1. Inside div 2 we have two icons. Are you seeing it? We have two icons. That's for the first element. The second element is just image, normal h2, paragraph, link. Then for the sixth element we have different elements. We have one, we have two, we have three. So all this one, they are just like repetition of each other, sha, or just yeah, duplicate of each other. So for the first div now, inside the sixth element we have an image, we also have h3, we have a paragraph. So for this one it's still the same thing, for the last one it's still the same thing. You understand?
No problem. We'll understand better if you like do it all over here practically again.
All right. Yeah, that's true. So we have another div called oh we have another div called so the easier way to know it is to know them by their class name, right? So we have profile. Mhm. Then inside the profile div, that's where we have div, we have image img, we have h2, we have paragraph, then we have link, then we have another div. Are you there? And now for the first element, you have a class of top icons, top icons, right? Now inside the top icons div, we have two different div 1, then we have div 2. For the div 1, we have an icon. For the div 2, we have two icons, right? So for the div 1, we have icon I, then class, we have fast, far, arrow, left, right. That's for the first div. Then for the second div, we have icons, class, far, far, out. What I'll do is I'll just duplicate this. So for this one, it is what? It is far, far, ellipse, v. Yeah, so that's it. So let me see what we have done. Okay, this is the only thing that we have put. The arrow, the love emoji or love icon, then this other icon. So let's continue. Now we are done with what? We are done with the top icons div, right? Let's move to the second element now. So for the second element is an image. So SRC stand for the source of the image. That is where you save the image, where you put the image in your folder. So I put my image inside a folder called images. Then I say bro dot jpeg. That's the name of the image. The name of the image is bro. Then the extension of the image is dot jpeg, right? Then this particular element have a class name called user img, which we will use later, not now. But let's just put it there. Do you understand? Yeah. Then let's move to the third element, which is the h2. Third element is the name of the person on the profile card, and I will say is Ata. Yes. All right. So for the paragraph, it's just a little description of what the person is into. So we'll say this is a full stack student at Nextcore Technology or Nextcore Academy. Nextcore Academy. Yes. Are you following?
Yes, yes.
All right. So for this, we'll say this is a button actually. The reason why it is button, normally it's a link, but one will start styling it with CSS. We'll now turn it to a button. So we'll say I am in. Then yeah, that's all. Then the class btn, right? Now for the last div, the last element, class social media. So for us to identify this particular div now, we have different div inside this document, inside this file. So for us to identify this particular div, we have to give it a social media class name. So inside that one now, that's why we now have three separate div. So what I'll do is I will copy this and I will duplicate it. You understand? Now for inside each of them, that's where we have image, right? So for the first image, oh, so we have images, then github.png. So what I'm actually doing is I'm linking where the image is located to my file direct. Then I have h3. Inside h3 I have 20.4k followers. Okay. Then I have paragraph. So for the paragraph, that's where I'll put the followers. Alright. Then yeah, so that's that for that. Now what we'll just do is I'll just copy this because they are all the same, and I'll put it inside this second one. But I have to change this. I have to change the image, which is linkedin.png, right? I have to teach you guys something. It is called GitHub. Yeah, but before I teach you, I will share a link. So if I'll share a link of a video to you so you can watch it first. It's on my YouTube channel actually. So I will share the link with you this evening or tomorrow morning. Latest tomorrow morning. I'll share the link with you, then you watch it. After you must watch this one first. So this one I'm doing now. Watch it first, then I'll now share the link on the group chat. then you wash it I before I teach you, because it's very important. It is used for collaboration. If you are working remotely, you can actually use it. Even though you are not working remotely, say you are working on site, there's no way you can copy code from one laptop to another. Though you can do it too, but you cannot copy like 10 people code and merge it at the same time. So what you just have to do is you just have to make use of GitHub. Whenever they give you task, you do the task, then you push your code to GitHub. Then your team lead will preview it or will review it. The person will now merge it to your to the main code base. So that's why GitHub is very important. You have to learn it as a backend, as a front end, as a developer. Not even only web developer self, even normal all these developers, you have to learn it. So I'll share the link with you later so you can go through it before I teach you. You understand? Alright.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's still the same thing. For this one is just the Twitter and yeah. So that's all for the HTML part. So let me preview it and yeah, as you can see, this is what we have. The image is not showing itself. I actually link the image very well. Oh, what is going on? I will let me check images. I'm coming. What is going on? Okay, let me do something. Oh, I get. Yeah, I have to. This file, I created it outside my profile because this particular this thing I'm doing now, I have two folder for it. The first folder is the main container, right? Then I now created another folder which is my profile again. That's why I now put all this one. You understand? So I can actually move this piece.html inside the my profile um this thing folder, or I change the directory of the image. I can say dot open. So it will not show. I know why. I want to move two times outside the main folder. So uh all right, right, then then images. Are you seeing the long process? You know, say work. Oh. Yeah, I seen it. But then I know how to use that method. I know how to use this method. I can actually say I'm coming. Let me see. It's not work. So let's go back to our normal this thing. So what I want to do is that, but you see how I did it now. In case if you are getting issues, you just do full stop, then forward slash. Then it will now take you to the main folder. From the main folder now, you now enter images, images. Then from the image, you will now see your bro the JPEG. Are you there? But that is a long process. But even though it's a long process, you have to learn it. Yeah, you have to learn it because there are some files. When we start linking files now, that's where we now make use of all this stuff. You now say dot dot. You now say something like this. Pam pam, then forward slash, then another one, forward slash, then another one, forward slash. Are you getting it? So, but what I want to do now is that I want to move this particular file inside my, yeah. So others will show now. Let's see. Others will show. Alright. Yeah, it will not work because it's not in the same directory anymore. So what we'll do is we will open it again. Yeah, we are seeing it now. So you are seeing that the normal this thing is working. Even this thing too is what is still working. You get. So you can now remove this particular stuff and leave it like that. Yeah. So the reason why these images are showing is because I have them in my folder. Look at them here. Bro, GitHub, LinkedIn, Twitter. I seen it. I hope you are I hope you are with me. Oh,
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
all right, no problem. So let's should we continue with CSS? CSS now will not be piece.css, right? Then you will now have so now this is piece.css, right? And we have already linked it to piece.css. So what we'll do is that we'll open our CSS file. Alright. So for the CSS file, you can see different selector method that we are using. We are using star selector, we are using class selector, we should that selector again. Okay, that's all. You can actually finish this thing today. Oh. So let's start. For star selector, which is to select all the elements at the same time. We are giving the whole body to be, the margin should be 0, padding should be 0, then font family should be is, then sans serif, then a general box shadow, which is boss border boss, right? Then now we are moving to container. We are done with the general styling, but let me show you. Okay, no, let's continue. Container, right? So we have width, the whole width of the container. When I say container, you know what I mean now, abi? Eh? Hello? Ah, abi this will not just network. What is going on? Can you hear me? Hey. Hello? Hello?
I can hear you now. Network.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know that we are in CSS now. You know that we are in CSS.
And yes, yes.
Alright. So we have 100%. The whole width should be 100%. The whole width. So when I mean container, you understand what I, like when I say container, you understand what I mean, right? Hmm?
Yes, yes.
When I dey responsible, I will know say I dey teach people. You are not
Yes, the
responding now.
network for my side they very bad. So it's that's right.
Eh. Alright. 100. So the height of the container is 100 VH. We are setting the background to this color EDFF, right? Then we are setting the display should be fresh, like the display should be automatically, should be in fresh box automatically. So that's why we are saying display should be fresh now, right? Then allow items, should be what, should be at the center. So all the items, they should align to center. Then the content,
Okay.
all the content of the container should be at the center also. Do you understand? So
Yeah, yeah.
let's finish.
Oh,
Everything
okay.
now is now at the center, right? But
Yeah.
now it's looking as if everything is upside down. But let's continue. Now let's type profile the profile container. So for the profile container, say the width, the profile container should be 90%. Then we are saying the maximum width should be 320 pixel, right? Then we can say let's give a background color, or let's give a background of hash 3238 4f. I'll just try so that we can finish this thing today. All right. So test align. We are saying the test align should be what? Should be at the center. So all the text of the profile container, they should come to the center.
The center.
Let me
Okay.
go back to the profile container again so you see it. This is the profile container. Are you seeing it? This is the profile container.
Yeah, yeah,
So all the all
yeah.
the all the text should come to the center.
The center.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
we are giving it a padding of 30 pixel up and down, and 20 pixel right and left.
Right and
Then
left.
yeah. Then we are giving a box shadow of 0, 10 pixel, 40 pixel,
40%.
RGBA 0, 0, 0, 0
0.2.
point 2. All right. Then we are saying the box shadow, sorry, border radius should be 5 pixel, right? Border radius should be 5 pixel. So that's that for that. So top icons. Top icons. I saying the top icons default display should be fresh too, should be fresh box, right? Then all the items should also align to the center. Then we are now saying all the content should have a space between, then we are saying the width should be what? The width should be 100%, right? So that's that for what?
Yeah.
That's that for the
For the top icons.
top icons. Now you are not seeing the top icons now, it's because of how the, but as time goes on you will see them, right? You'll see them. So let's continue. Now for each of the icons now, we want to style each of the icons. So the first one is far out, right? We are saying far out should have a margin right, should have a margin right of 10 pixel. Then yeah, that's for the icons alone, which is far out alone. You have margin right of 10 pixel. Then we want to now style the user.
Okay. The user image.
We want to style the user image.
Okay.
User image, the width of the user image should be 100%. Sorry, 100 pixel, right? What is that? Oh, this meeting will be ending in the next 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah. So let's see how fast we can go. But please, you can also help us to create another link so that we are this is having border radius. So when you see border radius 50, it means that you want to circle that particular item. You get, you know that normally border radius is at the corner, right? You can say 10 pixel, 5 pixel at the corner. But when you say 50%, it means that you want to turn that particular shape or that particular item to circle. Do you get? Yeah. So
Sorry, can you come again? Sorry.
I said you want to, for instance now, you want to, this thing is not showing yet, right? But to show is because of the styling.
Okay.
So want to, maybe you want, what we just style now is the image. The image now,
Okay.
normally you know that the image is rectangle normally, right? Now we want to now change the image to circle. So for us to change
Yeah.
the image to circle now, we have to tell the border radius should be 50%, not 50 pixel,
Okay.
not 5 pixel,
Okay.
not 10 pixel.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Mosquito dey here. Alright. So that's for the user image. Now I want to style the H2. The H2 inside the element called profile card. Eh, called inside the element that have a class name of profile. Do you understand? So H2 now is inside the profile container. So that's why you are seeing, so they first pick the profile container first before they come go inside go pick the H2 container. You understand? So we are saying, so now we are saying the font weight of the H2 container should be 500, right? Then we're also saying that the font size the font size should be 22 pixels. Then margin up should be 20 pixels. That's H2. Now for the H2, that's for the H2. Now I want to style the paragraph that follows the H2. So we'll still the same thing. We'll just replace that H2 with P. So we're having font size. We just say the font size of P should be 12 pixels. That's the font size of it, right? Now let's now style the button. Alright, thank you, peace.
Okay.
Let's style the button. The button now, btn. So the button, text decoration of the button, set it to be none. Then the color of the button should be white. F, right? Then the padding of the button should be 10 pixel up and down, then 40 pixel right and left. Now border radius, see this border radius now. We are saying border radius should be what? 30 pixel. Then background. Now this background linear, this background you are seeing here now, I actually apply a linear distance to it. So linear gradient actually means, there are some background that you see, it look as if they put two colors together, right?
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
one of the color can be at the top, the other color will be at the bottom, while one of the color will be at the right, the other color will be at the left.
At
So
the
you see
left.
the same thing
Mm.
that we are doing here.
Okay.
Yeah, so we say linear gradient. So for the linear gradient, right, the color that will be to the right now, to right will be this 8 d 8 6 c 5, right? Then followed by hash e 34494, right? So that's for the linear gradient. So the background color will carry these colors, but one of the color will be at the right while the other one will be at this other side, which is from the right now, from the right to the left. Do you understand? That's how it will flow from the right to the left. So this color will be the highest at the right hand side, while this one will be the highest at the left hand side. Do you understand?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Display. Now for this particular display now, we say it should be line block, right? Then font 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 size. We are saying the font size should be 15 pixel. That's for the btn, the button itself. Now let's now move to the last part, which is the social media part. Oh, oh. So social media, right? Social media. So we are saying the width of the social media div. Okay, no, sorry. This display. We say the display should be our normal stuff. Then the content should be space between, sorry, space around. Are you saying it? Look at the button. Look at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
image I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's continue. I think this thing will end very soon. Okay. So let me see. Extend call. Oh, upgrade is not upgrade. Oh. So let's leave this meeting, then we join the other link that please have sent to the group chat. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Yes, Fijiro.
I think maybe it was not even active with the other call.
Uh, this way. All right, no problem. So let's continue. All right. So that's the social media container. Now the social media image. social media image, right? You want the width should be 60 pixel. You want the border radius should be 50%, right? That's for the image. Then for the history, now this one now applies to all the image inside that particular inside this thing, each of the div inside
Okay.
each div.
Okay.
You understand? Then
Yeah.
this other style now applies to all the history inside that particular div.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are saying the font width should be 500. Then the font size should be 16%. 16 pixel. Font size should be 16 pixel. Then the last part, social media div. Now this one is for all the div inside the social media container. You understand? This one is for all the div that is inside the social media container.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and if you observe, this is the social media container. Yeah, this. So when you are seeing social media div now, it talks about all the div inside this container. This one, two, okay, three. You understand? So these are the three elements this particular style we apply to. So we are saying social media div, then this. Now we are saying the margin should be 10 pixel, 0, then 30 pixel. So this 10 pixel means that the top, that's the top. Then 0, that's the style that we apply to when it comes to margin. That's what we apply to the bottom, to the top. I mean, then 0, the style applied to the style applied to the this thing, which is top and bottom. While this other one apply to both right and the left
And
hand side,
right and left.
left and the
Left
right
and
hand
right.
side. You understand? So that's it for the this project that we have actually work on. So what I'll do is I'll open it on my VS Code. Yeah, so this is it. But the other one, let me see the other one. Wow, white then space. So I think there's a mistake somewhere. Let me see. The button color 10%, 30%.
In the
Alright.
button, is there margin in this one that we did?
Eh?
In our button, is there margin?
No, no.
But this one is like the other
Okay.
one that you're looking for.
Yes,
There's like
yes,
a
yes,
margin of
yes.
40 people.
I'm saying it now. Margin 40 pixel, then 0,
40 root 30.
40. Yeah, yeah. Then the test now. The test. Let me see. Profile, color, color white. Yeah. So I seen it. Sometimes you might make mistakes, so you just have to like observe what you are doing very well. Observe it first time, observe it second time before you conclude. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. So that's it. So I will drop the video link on the YouTube channel, on the group chat when I upload it to the YouTube channel. This evening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Do you have any question?
Then the GIT stuff that you said you would drop like a video.
Yes, I will drop the video too.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.